Guys, your credit score does not matter anymore when it comes to buying a home. Yes, you heard it right. Fannie Mae just released documents proving that the minimum score requirement is no longer necessary. Now, in today's video, we're going to explain step by step on how you can use this to buy your first home and if your credit score is even important anymore. Guys, stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, I'm Credit Coach Q and I created the first cloud-based software that allows you to put your credit repair experience into your own hands. If you're new to the channel, I'm super excited because I have a banger. In today's video, we're going to talk about credit scores and how they pertain to the home loans. But before we get to the video, guys, please like and subscribe to the video. It allows YouTube to push this content to a wider audience and allows us to leave the lights on. Guys, please like and subscribe to the video. If you have anything derogatory in your credit report, I mean anything negative, charge-offs, late payments, bankruptcies, medical bills, guys, you name it, please go over to mycreditapproved.com. It's the website and the software that I was telling you about that allows you to put the full experience to your own hands. Guys, people are removing thousands of dollars worth of debt by themselves. They are no longer using credit repair companies. They are putting this information and this experience into their own hands and appreciating on a deeper level. Guys, please go to mycreditapproved.com, check out the software and start removing these items, guys, if you have anything derogatory on your credit report. Now, guys, before we get into the video, I want you to understand that if you need any credit repair, if you need any type, you have collections, charge-offs, late payments, medical bills, anything on your credit, type credit repair in the comment section and we will give you a full credit repair blueprint, custom tailored for your situation and help you get out of your credit funk. Guys, this video is going to be super important and it doesn't necessarily mean that you do not need credit at all when it comes to buying a home. They're just not going to look at your credit scores, but they're going to look at your payment history. So if you got bad payment history, you're still going to need to get those things removed. Comment credit repair in the comment section and we will take care of it. Guys, enjoy the video. Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you're new to the channel, I'm Credit Coach Q. This is my lovely co-host, Miss Tina Talks Credit. Welcome back to the channel, Miss Tina. Guys, in this video, we have a very exciting one because you may not need a credit score anymore to purchase a home. Fannie Mae is changing the guidelines for underwriting. And today we're going to talk about how this works to give you a step-by-step on how you can not use your credit score to buy a home. So I'm super excited about this. What you think about this, Miss Tina?
Listen, you know, I'm here for it because most of my clients want to purchase homes. So I'm like, okay, let's get it. Let's get you a house, man. We don't have to worry about a 620 or a 640 or, you know, anything like that anymore. So now it kind of just cancels out the credit score chase. Because, you know, everybody wants credit score chase. So this is great.
Man, I think that this is a great opportunity for people to have a lot more variety and opportunity in and of itself for people to purchase homes. You know, one of the biggest flags for applications denials is because of credit. So if they don't have a minimum credit score anymore, that opens the floodgates for endless opportunities for people to purchase a home. So we're going to break this down. I want to dive straight in. I want to share my screen. All right, so this is the Fannie Mae document that me and Miss Tina actually created for you guys. This is the breakdown on what is going on with Fannie Mae. Now, Fannie Mae is one of the largest government issuers of loans for home loans. This is just for Fannie Mae. This is, I haven't seen any articles or publications stating that this is a nationwide thing or a thing that requires the entire law to operate under. But yes, starting November 16th under Fannie Mae, updated desktop underwriter versions 12.0, you could potentially qualify for a Fannie Mae backed loan with a 500 score or only under certain conditions. So this does not give you a free pass to get a home loan. Homeless people still can get home loans. If you have a poor credit score, you possibly can get one, but there is other factors. All right, so what changed? Minimum credit score removed. Old rule, the desktop underwriter requirement for minimum credit score of 620. The new rule after November 16 to 25, that 620 floor is gone. Desktop underwriter will now evaluate credit risks using internal algorithms based on your full credit profile, not just your score. So they're still going to monitor and look at your credit profile. Now, this may do good or bad when it comes to credit, because if they are looking for specifics on your credit profile that you don't meet, but you have a 670, 620, if you had the 620, 670 credit score in the beginning and that was the only qualification, then you good to go. But if they are doing internal algorithms that's different, then that you may not qualify anymore, just because they are going to look more in depth into the credit profile. So a 500 credit score no longer disqualifies you automatically, but doesn't mean you guarantee approval. What Fannie Mae now look at instead, even with no score floor, desktop underwriter will still assess your payment history, debt to income ratio, which is one of the most important, loan to value ratio, how much you're borrowing versus the value of the home, reserves, savings, having money in the bank can offset risk, employment and income stability, recent public records like bankruptcies, judgments, and liens, presence of alternative trade lines, rent, utilities, etc. if traditional credit is thin. I like them. Stop right there, because I really like that aspect of this, because traditionally you don't see rentals or utility payments actually being appreciated when it comes to the loan approval process. Typically, if you are a renter, right, sis?
Yeah, it's 100%. I'm sorry, my mic just did something funny. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, if you are like a renter, you've been a renter for 15 years, that 15 years in the past did not count. Now that they're going to consider your rental history for qualifications, and I think that is a game changer, because a lot of people pay their rent on time, pay the utilities on time, and they do not get credit for their credit. So I think that is going to be a great opportunity for people to actually be appreciated for their payment history outside of credit. Okay, down payment, stronger down payment, improved chances. So even at 500, if your profile shows clean housing history, rent payments, good income, low DTI, debt to income ratio, and strong reserves, which is your savings account, and your negative credit is older or already paid, then yes, you can pass DU and get an approved eligible, which is required for most lenders to sell the loan to Fannie Mae. Now I'm going to allow Miss Tina to actually go over the rest of it and allow her to break it down even further. Do you want to go off my screen, or you want to share your own?
All right, so Fannie Mae basically builds mortgage-backed securities. They call it MBS. So you think of Fannie Mae as like a mortgage recycler. It buys, builds, and resells loans to keep the housing market moving. So with this, Fannie Mae sets the guidelines. They set what your minimum credit score is. Now there isn't one, because they get to set their guidelines, and they set your down payment, your debt to income ratio, and things like that. So this is going to be really good for new home buyers or even first-time home buyers. You know what I'm saying? But don't think you can skimp out on your credit score or credit report, because they're no longer requiring a credit score. Okay, you're going to have to make sure that you have a good ability to make payment over time established in your credit file. So you can't go to Fannie Mae with a bunch of collections and, you know what I'm saying, charged off accounts, thinking that you're going to get approved for anything, because it's not going to happen. So you still have to be credit responsible, but this has opened the door so much, because I mean, and I know Q, you can identify with this, having so many clients who qualify income wise, right? By credit report wise, but however, the score is just not high enough. So they're like, okay, what do I got to do to get my scores to be a 640 or 650 so that I can qualify for a house? Well, now with Fannie Mae, it's a game changer. And you know how it is. Once one person does it, you're going to have all these other companies and authorities that are going to follow suit and start to do it. Otherwise, Fannie Mae's going to get all the customers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is awesome. Like I'm loving it. So get your credit portfolio right now. So don't worry about a score. Okay, that's out the window. So long as your credit portfolio is right, I would have at least 2 to 3 revolving accounts that are going there with good payment history before I even try to even do anything.
Yeah, I honestly think that the credit score algorithm in and of itself for a lot of loan approvals is completely outdated. I think that they are taking a little bit more tailored approach because, like you said, most people, not most people, but a lot of people do qualify for home loans, car loans, business loans, and they just don't get the credit for the lifestyle maintenance that they actually live. And they're going into they're getting rid of the traditional scoring number model and going to really more in depth into your financial habits and what you can really qualify for. So a lot of people don't even use credit, don't even understand it, and they shy away from it in a lot of different aspects. So this is going to be a great opportunity for people that are diligent when it comes to on-time payments for their lifestyle to actually navigate and pivot over to a government-backed loan. So I think this is great, guys. Leave it in the comment section how you feel about it. Let me know how you feel about it because this is amazing. Now, if you have any credit problems right now and you're still trying to get a loan with Navy Federal or whatever you're trying to get approved for, definitely, if you're trying to do it yourself, go to mycreditapproved.com. If you're trying to hire professionals, definitely go to Miss Tina Talks Credit channel, hire a consultation with her, and her team will handle everything for you. If you have any credit repair issues at all, just type in credit repair in the comment section and we will give you a credit blueprint, a step-by-step guideline specifically for you to handle all your credit needs, man. But I think that this is interesting, man. I think the financial infrastructure is changing, especially when it comes to the credit industry. And I think that this is a good pivot. Let me know in the comment section how you feel about this. What do you think about this before we get out of here, Mr.
It's so exciting. Like, I'm excited to know after 19 years of being in the credit repair industry and just watching people suffer when their credit is just bad, scores are just low, that things are lightening up finally, and not everything is going to go off that score. Because usually, like when people call for credit repair, they just want the scores up. It's like, let me get a 700, let me get this and that and the other. But you think about it, if they're going to start letting you buy houses now without going by a score, think about what it's going to be in 5 more years. You know what I'm saying? Banks are going to follow credit cards, Capital One. You know what I'm saying? So it's fair. It's fair to do it that way. So maybe credit scores are going to start to phase out. Who knows? I think that's what they are.
Yeah, and I think that also this does not mean you don't need credit repair. The number one thing they're still going to look at is your payment history. In your payment history, all of those negative accounts on your credit report is still not going to work. You can get disqualified because of that. And but the thing is with credit is that you don't have to have negative accounts on your credit report for you to have a low score. If you never had credit before, you're going to have a 500 something credit score. You're never going to have a 600, 700, 800 credit score if you don't have nothing on your credit report. If your credit report is completely blank, you don't have any derogatories, you don't have any active accounts, you're not going to have a good credit score regardless. And that's what I feel like they tailoring the demographic to. I feel like they're shifting to that demographic of people that do not have anything negative, but also have a low score. Because I feel like it's far in between. So if you still have negative items on your credit report and you want to take advantage of the Fannie Mae, definitely type credit repair in the comments because we can get everything removed. And on the 16th, by the time this video go out, it's going to be on the 16th, I honestly believe. And you're going to be able to get a home loan with Fannie Mae without the credit score that was minimally needed. But you still need to make sure your payment history is in prime condition, and that goes to the derogatories on your credit profile. So guys, like I said, if you need credit repair, definitely type credit repair in the comments and we will take care of it for you.
I know you're ending this out, but I got one more thing to say. So guys, it's the end of the year, right? You know how it is in credit repair at the end of the year. This is November. We got November, December, and the first week to 2 weeks in January to get things bouncing off those credit reports. It just happens like this every year. Every year around the holidays, your stuff starts just melting off credit repairs. So it's kind of like we're going from, and the other thing I wanted to religion too about the government being reopened now. Like I'm excited about that too, right? Because we got a good 2 weeks of discombobulation to go while we're still getting stuff off credit reports. That's the
Yeah.
reason for that.
Yeah.
So guys, listen, if you are self-disputing or if you're looking for credit repair, definitely go ahead and still hop on the train. We got the holidays to go through, and it's literally the best time for disputing. So whether you're looking for a credit repair company or you're looking to sign up to do your own credit repair, like the Q's awesome software that I highly recommend, whatever you're doing, go ahead and do it. Now is the time because the new year is coming in and you don't want to be left behind in the new year. You know what I'm saying? Like let's start getting this stuff together. Let's get on track and let's get rolling.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, you heard it from her yourself, guys. This is a great opportunity for you. Actually, you have no excuses anymore. You have no excuses anymore. Get your credit fixed, get the payment history intact, and buy your first home. You deserve it. I feel like everyone deserves to be a homeowner. I felt in real estate is the number one component for generational wealth. So if you have kids, if you have family, you want to pass down generational wealth, this is the best opportunity to buy real estate. And you're still gonna have to get those negative items removed. So yeah, guys, that's all we got for today. Leave it in the comment section how you feel about it. If you want to know any more information about this, let us know in the comment and we will do a part 2. But until next time, take care of your credit, take care of yourself. Credit Coach, you out.
Thank you.